So, Star's back. I'm not sure how to feel about this. It's been a while since I've talked about this train wreck, and needless to say, a lot has happened. From both Enter's and Lazy Bedhead's expose on Star's misdeeds, to Star just basically leaving the internet altogether, things have been going worse for her than usual. Now, to be honest, I really did think this would be the end for Star. I mean, yeah, there was gonna be that whole lawsuit thing, but even Star wouldn't be stupid enough to return so soon, right? I hate it when I'm wrong. Yeah, it turns out Star came back. And Enter and his team made a document all about it. Now, before we get into this document, I want to make something clear. Star no longer goes under the name Rebecca, and has gone under his whistle name Ryan, along with going back to his male pronouns. Now, one could ask what was the point of all that Rebecca stuff in the first place, especially since this happened a month after Star deleted her entire channel, but that's not the point. In the words of a semi-popular cartoon of voiceover parodius,
it's the principle of the thing!
Along with that, this is a preview to a full document that Enter and his team will make in the coming days. But back to Star. So he was on a channel known as Sushi Cookie. He would publicly make a Jackson Lowell videos, but keep his Ryan and Mason and other product videos unlisted. He would also make the DeviantArt account 730 Animated Movies, where he would review all 730 animated movies. As of now, Star has pirated all the videos, along with deleting his DeviantArt, so unfortunately I can't really talk about all the videos. What I can do is tell you what happened from memory, like how he explained how he canceled his Cartoon Network 64 and DuckTales to DuckTales series, while calling Mr. Enter Cube from Madoka Magica. Along with that, he also got himself a new Rantsona. Now, I have, and still am, thinking of ranting about Star Giant's Rantsona designed by San Shore. And while I still definitely hate that one, this one comes at a very close second.
What on earth is this?
There is just so many problems with this one. First of all, the character looks pale as fuck. I know a lot of Rebecca stills have the exact same color, but that usually wasn't a problem because of the whole witch aesthetic. Which brings me to my second problem. The witch stuff is completely dropped in this one. So now there's nothing that's drawing me into the character besides how ugly it is. Also, I'm sorry, but no Gaza character should ever have a nose. This also isn't even the worst of it. In his birthday video, he somehow got the arm placement wrong, so now it looked like he had that elbow bald thing Cleveland had that one episode of Family Guy. I honestly do not know what the hell he was thinking. He literally had a still that was just feathers out of his character, and even that was better looking. I could also talk about the Pixar Path finale. Yeah, along with the other series, her Pixar Path also ended. Now you may be asking, how did Star and her co-host Dassy end the series? Well, first, they ended it on Inside Out 2, and secondly, Dassy wasn't in it.
What a twist!
Yeah, during all this, Dassy decided to leave Ryan as well. How did he respond to all of this? Well, he brought one of his last few friends to the show. I won't say who it is, but you can narrow it down. And in the video, he talks about Dassy leaving and said that C betrayed him.
Oh, go suck a dick!
Yeah, I'm ripping off the band-aid now. Surprise, surprise, Ryan's full of shit. And what annoys me more is that this is being done with one of her more patient friends. Even after hearing all the terrible shit you did, she still wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt. The only reason why you stopped is because you decided to bring your mother into the entire legal situation. You know, the person who you spend over half your videos calling her
The worst person alive apart from Casey Anthony!
And if you needed someone to help you through this whole legal matter, why didn't you just get a lawyer? You could have gotten yourself some pre-litigation counseling. There was no need to get your mother involved. I would think you would know this, seeing as though you still think the law is some perfect entity, and still think that only the courts can determine what's a pedophile. It's one of the reasons why Ryan still has Brand the Bony Pony as a friend. And okay, I need to question this because what is the limit here? Why is it just pedophilia? What about murder? Going back to Casey Andy, do you really believe he didn't kill that kid? You keep saying if you're in jail you're guilty and if you're out of jail you're innocent. Well, what about Daniel Vegas? He was in jail a good amount of time despite not having any connections to the crime. And what about Bill Cosby? Do you think he's no longer guilty because he's free? And that's not even going into things like statute of limitations. John Kay was never arrested for his crimes. Do you think he's innocent? Look, I could keep going at this point, but you get the idea. I could also talk about Ryan's response to Mr. Enter's team and our thoughts on the Saber Spark drama, but Lazy Bedhead and Mr. Enter's team have already talked about it. To put it simply, into the surprise of no one, Star has only gotten worse. This whole thing feels like a constant train wreck that's still somehow ablaze. But I guess as long as this thing's still on fire, we might as well see how hot this can get.